Welcome back to Real Estate Radio San Antonio with Karla and Stan, and we're sitting here with our special guest today, Russel Groomer, with the Welcome Home newspaper. Russell, before we stepped away for a moment, we're talking about SOBA, the Stone Oak Business Association. It's kind of like our Chamber of Commerce in that area. It's something that you've put together, that you've developed, and we're very proud to be part of it with you. It has made us feel like $1 million, and it's a very friendly group that is really trying to help each other and to keep the Stone Oak area's businesses relevant, fresh,
thriving.
Yeah, absolutely. So
thank you.
Just tell us a little bit about, maybe how you designed this, or just whatever on your heart at this time about that.
Well, that's kind of what we did, and that's what we try to promote, is that we try to get the businesses to work as close as they can together, and even if they can't, basically to network with each other. And maybe if you and I don't have, if I can't do business with you, maybe I know somebody who can do business with you. And so what we do is, like you mentioned before, we do ribbon cuttings for any of our new members, and we get as many people to go to those ribbon cuttings as they can, so that the new member can feel welcome into the community. They can feel special, because that's a special time in their business life. They're just opening their business. They're excited. We want to feel excited for them. We want to make them feel as welcome as they possibly can. And that's just one of the things that we do to make them feel special. We do quite a few things throughout the year. We have meetings every month. A lot of times it's just networking. On September 30th of this year, we're going to have a business expo at Johnson High School, and the proceeds from that expo are going to go for scholarships for Johnson and Reagan High School seniors. And that's we do a big networking meeting in May at the end of the school year, and we present those scholarships to the kids. So that's a great opportunity for our association.
Let's take just a minute and let's go back and talk about the Johnson High, the Business Expo, because that's coming. You said, what was it, November?
It's this month, September 30th.
September, I'm sorry. So that's going to be this month, September 30th at Johnson High School.
Johnson High School.
And so if I was to walk in there, what would I see? What would make me want to come to this?
You're going to probably see between 80 and 100 different booths of different businesses of the area. You're also going to see the Johnson, Jay Rotzi is going to perform, I believe. We're going to have I think we're going to have some choirs there performing. But you'll see all these different businesses just in the area that are coming to contribute so that these kids can have scholarships when they graduate. You're going to have a lot of parents. The PTA is helping support us. So you're going to see a lot of activity. You're going to be able to meet all these different vendors and just meet a lot of different people from the area. It's a great community event.
Yeah, and what does it cost then to be a part of the?
If you are a member of the Stone Oak Business Association, a table costs $85. If you're not, it costs $125. And then to come there, it's free. Anybody that wants to come, it's free.
So you can just come and visit and see that 100 businesses. When you drive down Stone Oak Boulevard, you don't realize that there's that many businesses.
There's a lot of businesses.
Is it a requirement, Russell, to live within a certain area of Stone Oak to be a member of SOBA?
No, not at all. Okay. Just anybody just have a business anywhere in the city of San Antonio, or just anywhere really.
So if there's anybody that wants to participate, I would always recommend to become a member of the Stone Oak Business Association, because you guys are active.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. And with the discounts that you get if you're involved, it pays for your membership throughout the year.
Plus, you're helping kids.
Definitely.
It's a great thing. You're listening to Real Estate Radio San Antonio. And if you need information about the San Antonio Business Association, you can contact us at realestateradiosa.com. That's realestateradiosa.com, and we can get you in touch with Russel Groomer and the Stone Oak Business Association group there, so you can get more information on that. I know we're heading into, I'm going to turn it over to you, Karla, right now, and you and Russell, because you guys have just got a lot of information on this charity, and these are exciting things, and we just want to take this part of our show to share this with our listeners today, because it's a very important thing that we need to get involved in.
I just want Russell to share about his newest charity. It's called Living Through Giving. Can you tell us what that is?
Okay, we founded a charity. It's a nonprofit called Living Through Giving, which helps the kids that are basically in the CPS system. So it's the foster kids that that have a tremendous amount of need. Our biggest event for these kids is we have a winter celebration on December 6th at the end of this year, and we collect toys for these children. We have a huge winter celebration event that we do we partner up with North Central Baptist, and it's going to be at their location right there on Stone Oak Parkway. And there's going to be lots of booths. We're going to have 60,000 pounds of snow. Santa is going to fly in on an AirLife helicopter. We're going to have a parade before the event. And right now we're going to have either 3 to 5 high school bands marching in the parade. So it's going to be huge. There's going to be a lot going on. We've been doing it now for 13 years.
Oh my gosh.
We usually collect around 10,000 toys that we take directly into the system to help these kids out. This year, the reason I formed the nonprofit was so that we could do it year round. We just finished collecting a bunch of backpacks for these kids. And most of the backpacks we took directly into the system. Some of the backpacks we took directly to some of the kids, and it was the biggest blessing of my life. Some of my staff and some of the people that helped us collect these backpacks, we went down to a location, and there was about 50 kids there, and so I think we took about 80 backpacks. We lined them up on the table so the kids were able to go and pick the backpack out for themselves, and it was just truly one of the biggest blessings I've ever had in my life. It's just incredible, the gratitude and the appreciation just to be able to help other people. One of the sayings, or the saying of our nonprofit, is you make a life by what you gain. You make a living by what you gain. You make a life by what you give. So that's really what we try to do. Yeah, this is the most dear thing to my life right now is my nonprofit.
I love it. I love children, and I've always been a big CASA, but it's really the same. It's the same children.
It is
2 different organizations, but same children, and it's those kids that are victims that they didn't ask to be born, but they're here, and all of these circumstances are happening to them. So it gives me chills to think about it. So tell me, how do we get involved in the winter celebration and different things like Living Through Giving?
The way you get involved is you can either have a vendor booth, or we need as many volunteers as we can, or as many donations as we can, because to put on a winter celebration, it costs a tremendous amount of money, because all these things, we're going to have a carnival there. It's a massive event. We usually have about 10,000 people come to the winter celebration every year. It's a huge event. We've been doing it now for, like I said, for 13 years. We try to make it bigger and bigger and bigger, because the bigger you make it, the more involved you can be, and the more toys you can collect, so you can give them to these kids.
So it's really about the toys that you're getting at this particular event. So everybody brings toys and donates toys.
Yes.
And then, so there's no money that's involved when people come on the carnival and stuff like that. Do they pay for the rides and different things?
This year we're going to be selling they have to pay for the rides. This year I think what we're going to do is do like a wristband, so they can pay one price and then ride the rides as long as they want.
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
Normally it was, every year up until this year they would buy tickets to go on the rides, but this year I think we're going to do like a wristband, so they can just pay one price and ride the rides all day.
Oh, that's a great idea. What about, what does it cost then? Is it the same cost to have a booth?
What we're going to do, the cost for the booth is $450, and that also includes a scavenger hunt. And what that does is we try to make it a win-win for the business also, so we drive business or people towards the businesses. So a scavenger hunt, the people have to go towards the business, and the business stamps their paper that they have. So then when the people come to the winter celebration, they get enrolled into a general prize drawing, so that they win also. So they go to the business and hopefully give the business, and then when they come for the general prize drawing, they qualify to get picked to hopefully win something from us.
And so that incentivizes everyone to go out and get
Correct.
and see all of the booths
Yes.
and all the business owners that are there.
Yes.
Everybody's contributing to make this a successful event.
Exactly.
I don't know, Stan, that sounds pretty awesome. What do you think?
It sounds pretty good. I've seen it. I have not, unfortunately, attended that. We will this year. We'll be there. And what's the date on that again?
December 6th. It's on
December
a Saturday.
6th on a Saturday. What are the hours that runs usually?
It's from 10 till 3:30.
So it's during the day, so it's a good time.
It's a
There's
Saturday, right?
Food booths and everything
There's
else?
food booths. There's everything there. Yes.
Okay, so it's like a regular
Carnival.
Carnival.
Yes.
I didn't know if I was using the right word there,
Yes.
but carnival. I mean, it sounds exciting. So remember that November 6th.
December 6th.
December 6th, excuse me. Put that on your calendar. It's supporting a great cause. Is there a cost to attend this?
Right now, it's if you bring a toy, it's $5. If you don't bring a toy, it's $10.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
And we'll have that on our website as we get closer.
And what we have also is we also have 3 stages. So you have all these choirs from all these schools that are singing. I mean, it's just there's so much going on. All 3 stages go the whole time you're there.
And there's snow in San Antonio that day.
Yes.
I heard about that snow in San Antonio afterwards. It seemed there was a lot of excited kids about that. So
There's also a sled ride. A sled ride. So you sled down the snow. It's going to be great.
And where does this take place at?
It's North Central Baptist.
North Central Baptist. Okay, good. So they've got the parking lot there. So
Yes, it's huge
plenty
now.
of room. Yeah. Super. So
Well, I think as we're getting ready to wind the show down, I just want to take this opportunity to thank Russel Groomer for being here. And you can tell his heart. And so let's support these things. And he's got his paper that's keeping families connected, and he has SOBA that's keeping businesses connected. And then we have Living Through Giving, which gives us a purpose. So thank you, Russell.
yeah, and I just want to say thank you also, Russell, on this, because people like you that are involved in the community is what helps keep our real estate prices up and our homes worth something in an exciting area to live in. So we want to say thank you for all that you do with all of your ventures and your businesses, and you're a true entrepreneur in the Stone Oak area. And we just want to thank you for being here today also.
Well, thank you both for letting me be here.
We appreciate it. And we are going to close, but just remember, next Sunday, tune in to Real Estate Radio San Antonio. Don't miss Real Estate Radio SA here on 930 KLUP. Your future finances and real estate depend on it. Have a great weekend.